I've had a mentor for the last 5 years, CEO of 2 Fortune 500 companies, and he and I were at a conference together. And I looked over at him, I said, what do you think is the most important skill for a CEO, and what makes skill transferable? And he said, understanding the product life cycle of your industry. Because product life cycle at its heart is about the time frames that things happen. How long does it take to build your product and test it and launch it? And that speaks to how much investment you need and how many people and what the understanding of how the business is going to develop. What do you need from a regulatory and approval standpoint before your product can go live? What are the sales channels? It's very different to build a product that goes up on a website the next day and is selling than to get something into retail. And the time frame it takes is part of what it means to bring something successfully into market and to sell it. What's the buying cycle of your customers? Do they buy only at the end of year? Do they want to buy a product that's stable for multiple years, or they want that to change? And then lastly, how do you version or make that product obsolete? Tying that all together, it's going to be very different. For example, if you're in the medical device industry where there's multiple years, you have to run a trial to prove that it works, you have to go to a regulatory body, your customers are going to have these for years. Think if you're installing an artificial hip, you're not going to take that out, you're going to have to support it for a long time, versus if you're building an entertainment website where the content should cycle every day. So understanding that is going to be critical to how you build your business, what kind of investment you need, what the time frames will be, and who you're working with. And so I often reflect on what that mentor of mine said and recognize that it's actually maybe more critical to understand that than it is most of the other dynamics in your business.